The most common question or theme we get from people is that they don't know how convert their passion, what they're passionate about, into an online business, or they believe that it's not even possible.
And they're really interested in setting up a business where they can work for themselves and make money at what they love, but they think that what little they know isn't enough to fuel their lifestyle and quit their job.
And sometimes the little thing they know is like exactly what will make them money. Exactly, They want to follow along because they're just as curious, but they don't want to jump into it.
Exactly. So in today's post, which we'll link to up in the corners, we chat about how to transform your passion into an online business and how to do that.
I think that one of the examples we as actually part of it, it was the genesis of a conversation with a friend who had exactly that question, and it was about hiking guides or just area guides. So maybe blogging about hikes in a local area, maybe in Colorado or any place really, and you really like hiking and you go home every day and after work and you're like, hey, you plan your next hike, maybe some camp trips. A lot of people don't have that insight.
No.
They want to know, like,
what do I do?
Yes.
How do I do it?
Exactly. They want your insight. So that whole teaching thing, I think, is totally a viable business. You can transform that into a viable business.
If there's something that you do on a daily basis or a weekly basis or even a monthly basis, chances are you've become a pro at it without even knowing. Like, even as we're going through some of this RV stuff and living in the RV, we're like, gosh, I wish there was just a place I could go to get information. And there are some great resources, but like, for instance, when our Blackwater tank wouldn't empty, and we're like, what do we do? Where do we go? And I'm reading forums online, and it's just, I know that there are people out there that know what to do in this situation. I wish they would have a resource that I could go to and even pay for to get the answers that I need. So the first one is teaching others and remembering that regardless of what you think you know or don't know, chances are you know a lot more than the average person, and you could help teach people and also make an income from that.
Yeah. What was number 2?
Number 2 was selling goods. And this kind of ties in with teaching, but some people just don't feel comfortable teaching. So say you really love to knit, and the thought of, sitting in a classroom and teaching people, or coming up with YouTube videos and teaching people how to knit, or teaching people how to knit really interesting things like, I don't know, wouldn't it be cool if people could knit like wrapping paper?
Or hand puppets.
Cool, right? And so if the thought of creating a YouTube channel or whatever is just not your jam, what if you created your knitted things, and posted them on a site like Etsy? And that way you're selling the things you're creating, you're posting them on Etsy, which is an online market for handmade goods, and you're probably going to make more money on Etsy than you would selling at like a flea market where people can barter with you and go back and forth. I find that the goods on Etsy are high quality and people are willing to pay for that quality. So that was the next one. The third example we came up with when it comes to transforming your passion into an online business or something that's going to create income is sharing your journey. And this is such a powerful thing that I think a lot of people don't even think about, but we've followed a lot of people in sharing their journey. Like, if it weren't for a couple of key people, I never would have started Healthful Pursuit, and we probably wouldn't be living in this RV because I didn't even know it was possible to live in an RV. So why don't you chat a little bit about the sharing your journey path?
I think there's a lot of really good examples of people that have made a business about sharing their journey and their adventures, and I think it's all about learning, because it shows, when you share your journey, it shows others that they can do it as well, and they can learn, and there's ups and downs. So I think it's really powerful, and people are really keen to hear about it. When it comes to monetization, it's a bit different. It's not selling a product, it's not necessarily teaching people, although it kind of is. You're teaching others that if you can do it, they can do it as well, and they can make it through the lows just as well as you will be able to make it through the lows. So I think monetization wise, there's a lot of opportunities there as well when it comes to products you try. Maybe you're a maybe you want to become a mechanic and you buy yourself a new set of tools and they really suck, or maybe they're really good, and you share that journey, you know, about buying the tools, spending a whole bunch of money, being disappointed with the tools.
What worked, what didn't,
Yeah,
what you
that's
do better next time.
That's really cool.
And then use your affiliate link and set up an affiliate login for a specific type of tool that you really like, or you use Amazon affiliate. We could chat about that in further videos all about affiliate, but I see that's kind of when you're sharing your journey, affiliate marketing is really big in that regard. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you're not really creating a product, you're more just sharing your journey and here are the tools we like and don't like and all of those things.
That's why you can do this even if you don't have anything you're a pro at or like an expert at. It doesn't even matter. So if tomorrow you want to get into mountain biking, start blogging about it. Create a business out of it.
You don't know anything,
Yes.
so you're just like the average Joe Schmo trying to figure it out as you go. And we understand that that process of building a business takes time. Like with Healthful Pursuit, around the 6-year mark, we noticed, that I was able to start providing a little bit for the family. But up until that 6 years, it was really a hustle. And so while you're developing your business, if you're not in a place where you can just hone in on that and focus, we have seen that people like virtual assistants or social media managers, or if you get into some of these online tasks where not only are you learning, but you're also working and making some money, that can be helpful. And if you're like, social media, what now? Like, I don't know anything about social media. What are a couple of tools that people can use like right now to learn a little bit about online stuff so that they can then work for the people who are doing the things that they love and they can learn while they're working?
There's Udemy, which is like you can get online courses, but I think another really great resource is just YouTube.
Yeah.
To watch videos.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know.
Spend like a couple of weeks. We're not saying go back to school for 2 years to learn this stuff. Spend a couple of weeks, watch a bunch of YouTube videos, go to Udemy, brush up on some stuff, and then post some stuff on Upwork and Freelancer.
Yeah.
And post your profile on there, start looking for jobs, and apply. And you could become a social media manager for a blogger that's doing exactly what you want to do. So not only are you learning social media management, but you're also seeing how that blogger lives and how they manage their business. And that way, as on the side, as you're building up your business, you're also learning. And because this is a steep learning curve, and there's nothing more powerful than knowing how your business works from the very beginning to 10 years from when you're a seasoned veteran in your business. Cool. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. And again, the post today that we wrote for you guys, it will be up here and it kind of outlines everything we just chatted about, plus a couple more ideas and links to follow along.
Okay, and we'll see you soon.
Next Sunday.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. We need to add the thing at the
Isn't
end.
that popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. You should subscribe to our channel and watch other videos.
Don't ever show this to anybody.